Good morning, here we are, day 3. How are you? It is Saturday morning today, the 3rd of February. Who is on track? Let me see if I can see myself in the event. Well, let me just put my banner on, made a little banner, hopefully with the right day on today. Okay, there we go, day 3. Good morning. If you're coming in, just say good morning. Let me see who we've got. Let me know if you're on track. Give me a big tick. And let me know if you've done day 1 and day 2. They're all left, so they're all the events. And I'll put the link to tomorrow's event. I've already made it. I'll pop it in the comments box so you can have that. Otherwise, if you just come onto this page, I'll always be live here. Good morning, Sharon. Have you got your tick there? I can't see myself. Oh, there I am. I'll turn myself down, shall I? Good morning, Deb. I encouraged your friend in this morning. Morning, Sarah. Morning, Mandy. Right, so we'll just give it a minute, girls. Make sure you're hydrated. If you're dehydrated, just a top tip, if you're dehydrated even by about 2%, your muscles can't work as effectively and you can't go on for as long. Good morning, Sue. So how are we doing? Are we enjoying these little like snack-sized bits of fitness? They're achievable, they're doing. Good morning, Heather. Here I am. Good morning, Rachel. So we're going to do your abs today, but we're not going to do any crunches. And tomorrow we have a little bit of higher, Rachel. Now, it's not going to be a flow. It'll be okay. Everybody can do it. It's one of the things I love doing. But we must have 60 girls in this studio, and there's probably about 10 or 15 of us that like pile. Anyway, I'm wittering on again, aren't I? So we're going to do some tomorrow morning, same time, 8:15. I've got a kettlebell class at 9. Right. So if you do this on catch up, don't forget to comment. If you're on YouTube, please also leave a comment. Let me turn myself down. Right, so we're going to go to the floor. And we're going to do some leg extensions. So make sure that your form is good on these. So remember, whatever you're doing, whatever kind of resistance exercise you're doing, always go for good form first. So that's the way that you do it, the way that you execute the exercise. Make sure that that is spot on first, and then you can go with the resistance and the speed. Good morning, Rachel Harris. Are you kettlebelling tomorrow? Good morning, Vicky Long. Yes, you will be able to more the kettlebells. Right, we're going to get cracking now, girls. Right, we're set. So let's set ourselves up properly. So I want you to be on your mat, make a fist. Now, you don't need to make a fist, you can just prop yourself up, but I like to make a fist. And then it just gives you some kind of a little bit of protection for your back. And then just lightly press your back into your hands. And then bring your knees into your chest. So you're going to take a nice deep breath in, breathe it all out, and try and pull your belly button in towards your spine a little bit. Keep your chin away from your chest. We're just going to scoop the leg. I'll show you one. You're going down, lift it, and in. And again, across, lift it. So all the time you want to maintain that your spine is in its neutral position. So you don't want your back. If you come here and your back starts to arch off, you make it easier so you don't go as far. You want your back to stay in the same position all the way through the exercise. 4 more. 4. And the counting today wasn't very good, was it? We did far too many. But today I'm on it, girls. Good. So instead of the scoop, now I just want you to extend the leg for 2. So the scoop, bringing the leg back, would have made it slightly easier. So remember what I do when I try and teach any classes, I try and always do the easiest exercise first, and then you've always got something to drop down to. So pull that belly button in now, girls. If you can, and I know it's hard work, try and lightly engage through the pelvic floor. And again. Now, we're going to do that again, but we're going to switch. So as the right leg comes back, the left one goes out. This again is slightly harder than the one before. This is how I do them in deeps of 8. So now I want you to hold still for a second. Let's realign our form, make sure that your fists are in. Now you're going to drop your knees to the right side. You probably won't go all the way down. So drop them down for 2. 1, 2. So you don't want the other elbow to come off the floor. So if your elbow wants to come off, that's where you stop. Pull your core in tight. So this is internal oblique for your waist. It pulls your waist in. Good. Pull your core in tight. Keep that chin up. And again, the slower you do some of these exercises, the more difficult they are. Are you diddling? Deep breath. Hold still. Now, if you come to sitting, I want you to hold the back of your thighs, roll yourself down to about halfway. So you're trying to extend through your spine, bottom ribs going towards your hip and looking up. Now, you could hold on all the time. If you're a little bit stronger, I want you to lift your legs. If you're a little bit stronger, you could let go, and you're just going to tap down right and left. So we go 1. So the option will be to here and hold on to support. 1. Squeeze, you might be shaking out a bit. Good, now double time. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold still. So we've got 2 reps to do. We'll hold here. I'll count a rep. A rep is 1 elephant. Are you ready? 4. You can hold on. So you got 1 elephant, 2 elephant, and there you go. Now what you should do really ideally now is to stretch out the muscles. So if you can bring yourself down, extend through your arms above your head and extend your legs. So you want to make the gap between your hips and your ribs the biggest you can. You've got 8 muscles that run down the front of your stomach from your sternum into your pubic bone. We want to stretch them out because remember, when you contract a muscle, it goes shorter, and you don't want it to look short. You want it to look long and lean. So when you've worked out, everybody should always take time to stretch. Never miss out. And then release. Bring yourself up to standing, or just stretch the obliques a little bit. And just take one leg over the top of the other, and then push that hip out, and then lean over the top. So you can support yourself here, but don't push against your hip. So I know that some people are doing these every single day, and they're adding on. So yesterday, I've got a friend that lives up north, and her and her husband are doing it. And they did day 1 again, then day 2. And so today, hopefully, they'll do day 1, day 2, and day 3. So you think at the end of the 14 days, you did that, come back to this page any time, you'll have a 30-minute workout, or more than 30 minutes, won't you? Probably. You have to fast forward my chittering. Good. So let me know in the comments if you completed it, if you thought it was difficult. Take a deep breath in, or if the intensity is okay. So there you go, that is your day 3. So don't forget, tomorrow, 8:15, do the same. Good morning, Alice. Morning, Ange. Morning, Jane. Morning, Yaz. 8:15. We're doing a couple of Pio moves on repeat. So you can't not turn up just because you don't like Pio. There's 20 of us here this morning. Love my trainers. See you. Thank you. I've just dug them out. Took the dogs out yesterday. My white ones got messy. So they're going in the washing machine. Do you put your trainers in a washing machine? Mine go in a towel and in the washing machine. Did you feel that good? You should feel that tomorrow. And your obliques here, it might also impact here. You know, the bit that comes over the top of your trousers that we don't like. Nice gaps, Rachel. It's one of my, I think I've got about 26 pairs. I did buy another pair last week, but I'm not sure if I'm keen. Right then. You're doing the park run, are you? I'm going to go to the coffee shop now. My normal everyday routine. I always do all my workouts, and then I go to the coffee shop in Clevedon, and I do my admin. Good morning, Deb. Can't join me today. Well, take a picture and put it in the group. in the event, we've got loads of cats and dogs and husbands. I met the husband last week. I met a lady last week and she started talking to me. And then when I started talking, he recognised my northern voice and said, oh, I know who you are. He said, I hear you every morning at 6:30 downstairs. Oh, well done, Sue. An injury. This is very helpful. It is. And when you're coming back from injury, she says, you've got to start slow. You've got to find something that you can do that's achievable, and that you can continue with, because it's all right. I know I'm waffling on now, but January, everybody goes hell for leather, don't they? You can't find a space in a gym. But that's too much. And people say, right, I'm going to do this every day. Just find something that you can do that's achievable. Do it consistently. That's the key. It doesn't have to take up lots of time. You know, we used to work out in here for like an hour and a half sometimes. I've cut it right back. So the longest workout we do now is 45 minutes. But generally they are 15 to 30 minute workout. And that's because of I'm getting older. And it's no use me working out for an hour and a half, because it won't do me any good. It'll do me more harm than good. Because as you age, I know I'm waffling on again, but as you age, you can't do the same thing as you did when you were 30, because your body doesn't want you to. It'll give you negative effects. You've got to be smart when you get older, girls. We haven't got a load of time. Who's got loads of time? Not me. And who wants to be working out for loads of time? You need to be smart. So you need to get something short, quite intense, that's doable, and that you can fit into your day. And you need to do it about 4 times a week. So there we are. That's my little pep talk today. If you've got any questions about anything health and fitness related, or any body parts, we did have a request for triceps. So we're going to do them on Monday, and you'll need some little weights or 2 tins out your cupboard. When we first started, we used tins. Here we are. These are my tins. What have I got? Black beans. So you just need 2 tins to do some work for your triceps on Monday. You don't need any. Good morning, Dawn. You don't need any fancy equipment to get fit, girls. You've got your own body weight and bits out your cupboard. Right then, well, have a lovely Saturday. I will see some of you in Digitland. Some of you have signed up to the online studio. And then also in mid-February, we're doing a 14-day food focus, which is you get me talking to you every morning, geeing you up and telling you what to eat and how to eat and why you're eating it. If you want to join us for that, that'd be fab. I think a lot of husbands wake up to my voice. I think they do. Another woman to nag me. All right then, girls. Have a lovely day. Do comment if you're doing it on catch up, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. All right then. Ta-ra.